Good morning students. In this video we are going to talk about Michel Foucault's concept on how power and knowledge are interrelated. We are going to look on this concept in detail, so it is highly suggested that you must watch this video till the end. Before beginning, if you are struggling to crack the NT-Net examination and have already been confused what to do and what not to do, join my personal training program where I will personally guide you how to crack any examination in English literature. You can check the link in the description below to know more about this personal training program. Now without any further delay, let's begin this topic. In our previous topic, we have talked about how institutions play a major role in giving meaningful sentences in any discourse. Until unless any particular statement or theory do not get acceptance in institutions like schools, colleges, publishing media, laboratories, research and development department, we don't get access to any theory or discourse. Institutions play a major role in spreading any message. However, the problem begins to start when all these institutions are controlled by political parties or any external power. To understand the interrelationship between power and knowledge, we have to go back to the statements made by Thomas Macaulay in his Minutes upon Indian Education. This Minutes of Meeting was later turned into New Education Act of 1835. Here in this Minutes, Macaulay gives a bold statement, that is, I have no knowledge of Sanskrit and Arabic, but I believe that the whole literature written in Sanskrit and Arabic is nothing before a single shelf of European literature. Now this statement looks nonsense to us today. How a man who has no knowledge of Sanskrit and Arabic literature, who don't even know what is Sanskrit and Arabic, can say that the whole literature of Sanskrit and Arabic is nothing in front of a single shelf of European literature. This statement is utterly nonsense, but at that time this statement got so much of attention that Sanskrit and Arabic was kicked out of Indian institutions, and from then English language made its place in India. Of course, the statement came out of someone who was in power at that time, and whatever he had said, India had to believe him. Indians cannot discard any statement came from the Britishers, and this statement shows how power controls the knowledge in any discourse. Now we have understood that power controls the knowledge in any society. We will try to establish the same from the other end, that is, how knowledge controls the power. To understand this, I am again going to take an example which is of homosexuality. Earlier, the society believed that homosexuality is sort of illness that must be treated. This was because the so-called philosophers and psychologists declared that homosexuality is abnormal, and hundreds of articles began to appear against homosexuality. Even the psychologist like Sigmund Freud was unable to explain the female sexuality, and he even went on to say that female sexuality is uncommon and unnatural. The knowledge that was earlier propagated made homosexual and women feel inferior against the man. Now the man and heterosexual human beings automatically becomes superior to women and homosexual beings, and hence we know that the power automatically goes to the superior. Inferior people cannot run any society or a country, and now when the power goes into the hand of man, he again starts controlling the knowledge and expand the discourse of heterosexual human beings as natural. So now you can see how knowledge defines power, and then again power defines knowledge. And now we have proved that how knowledge and power is interconnected to each other. And with this, I hope you found this video worth of your time. If you have any query, drop your questions in the comments below. I make sure to resolve all your doubts in my next video. If you have not subscribed to this channel yet, then don't forget to subscribe the channel for more updates on English literature. So that's it for this video. Thank you.